right. Right side's clear. On your right. Clear right. Car right. Still there. Still there. Still there. Clear right. Alright Rob, half distance. We estimate 6 laps of fuel remaining. That lap was a 151.47. Sector 3 is 1.6 off the pace.
What did I just do? And there wasn't enough time in the race, maybe, even if anyone did take dries and didn't stretch out, then not enough time in the race to cash.
Right side. Hold your line. Clear right.
And not enough skill to manage it all, to have pace, obviously. What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to iRacing Uncut. We're at some more iRacing content for you this week. We're doing week 3 going around Fuji International Speedway, doing the IMSA series, and we're going to be using the GT3 cars. This week we're going to be using something a little bit different though. Instead of the Porsche 992, we're going to be using the Huracan GT3. I decided to buy into the Huracan because it sounds a lot better than the GT3 in my opinion, and I think it looks a little bit better too. But also, I also wanted to try a mid-engine car and try something a little bit different than I've been using over the last couple of months. I didn't really want to use the Ferrari, which I already have, so I just decided to get a brand new car and see how that's going to go. I did a fair amount of practice this week trying to get up to speed in the Huracan. I used Trophy AI for the first time, just using the free trial to see how I like it, and I might buy into it. I'm not fully sure just yet, but I did find it pretty helpful in getting up to speed in the Huracan here. We didn't get fully up to the speed I was doing in the 992. We used the 992 back in November at Fuji. I won my first GT3 race in it that weekend and had a couple other good races, and our best time there was a 40.7. I only got up to a 40.8 in the Lambo during practice, and that was only a couple laps. I was averaging more at the low 141s, so I didn't really get up to full pace where I wanted to be. I did play with the setup a little bit to try to get the car a little bit more oversteer, but I wasn't really too sure how I felt with all that and kind of kept going back and forth with that. But all of that was also in the dry. I didn't really do any wet practice. I did know that there could be wet sessions, but I really wasn't focusing on it more. So when I loaded into this race, I kind of actually forgot that it could be wet, and then it was a wet race, and that really threw me off. And I really wasn't feeling the most confident. I didn't know how I was going to be in IMSA, dealing with all the other cars in the wet, and I was also worried about how my computer was going to hold up with the extra spray, considering my computer already kind of struggles with IMSA with the extra cars on track. So I wasn't feeling the most confident about how this first race was going to go, but we're going to try to make it the best of it and get a good result. So if you like what you see in this video, make sure to like and subscribe, and let's get into Huracan and see what kind of lap we can put down for the first time on the wet. Okay, let's see how this goes. I do not have high hopes now that this is
Rob, we've got 2 laps to get the job done, mate.
A wet race. Kind of pissed off about it, because I haven't actually had any of my practice sessions that I've joined had the wet track in it, so I have 0 practice in the wet, which is not good. But beyond the obvious of not being able to
the track temperature is falling. It's now 64 Fahrenheit.
The other frustration is I don't know if my computer is going to be able to handle both IMSA and rain at the same time. I have a feeling my frames are just going to like just tank as soon as we start the race, and when the spray starts coming, it's just not gonna matter. Probably not gonna be able to get a tire strategy right either. But I guess we'll try to be optimistic and see if we can make something of it. See if our computer can hold on through the foggy and rain conditions. See if we can figure out a slightly wet lap here in quali. It's not absolutely soaked, and it's not going to rain, it's just a damp track, but... Still didn't have me with high hopes, though. Like nets in the rain is gonna be the absolute worst for me. See where it stands though? No idea. No reference at all for the wet.
P2, you're now 1.6 off the pace. Sector 1 is 0.32 off the pace. Sector 2 is 0.5 off the pace. Sector 3 is 0.8 off the pace. Sector 1 is 0.44 off the pace.
Yeah, there it is. Fucking, I knew this shit was gonna happen. Did not start like going into today with like the best feelings of like where my pace was at even in the dry, and didn't really. I knew that there was these wet conditions in the practice sessions I'd loaded into, but I very rarely actually was loading into them. So I very rarely got the practice on these conditions, and I've only ever driven like one race ever before in these type of conditions, really. So it's just so frustrating to get thrown on it at this
off the pace.
At this point. It's so frustrating to be this far off. And for it to also be in an IMSA race where I know that strategy is going to come into play, in a race I've never had to do, you know, a switch from wet to dry, it's just a bit overwhelming for a race I'm just being thrown into, not really preparing mentally for that, and I really wish I could just have one of the dry races. And like I said, more importantly, I'm just worried about my computer just having the worst frames imaginable once we actually load into the race, so. Not happy about the spin at the end of that last lap. We weren't up on our first lap anyways, so I guess it doesn't really matter too much, but we'll see where we can land by the end of quali if we are going to stay in our P6 and see how the start of the race goes. Hopefully we don't have this problem in the race continually, and hopefully my computer can actually handle IMSA in the wet. But we'll get behind the pace car and see what we can make of this, and hopefully not have too bad of a race.
That's the end of the session. P7. Okay, rolling start. Car number 10.
Okay, let's see how this race goes. Not feeling too prompt. Oh god. It's already starting. Conversations between people between wet and dries, so there may be people on dries, maybe people on wets. We went wets. First race,
catch up to Jago.
a little bit more conservative. Race lap is telling me slightly wet,
Catch
so
up to Jago.
seems like that might be the right call. I don't know, we'll see.
Alright, Rob, let's get this right. No fuck ups.
Hey, we're really far behind the pack. Instantly off start, that's fun. My frames are not doing too well, so hopefully that doesn't have too much of a negative effect on us. See how the tire call goes. A little bit deep there. Now here comes the part I'm worried most about. Nets. We have a slow GDP. Remember, it's a GDP on dries. Or just one that got in bit of drama start of the race. Interested to see how the track develops over the course of this race.
P6.
Looks like they might get a little rowdy ahead. See how that helps us. But I'm so concentrated on just trying to survive. so sketched out through there. They're really buzzing up ahead though. May have a little interesting time with the car behind here. We're going to turn 1. Feel surprisingly confident going into turn 1.
What the fuck? Why are you reacting like that?
V6.
This is starting to build.
Hungry for everything, but that was a dumb move. You almost stressed both of us out.
Although, turn 1's definitely going to get interesting here.
Protest that guy from earlier that killed you.
Sorry?
I was in your race earlier where you had that prototype that kept trying to ram you off the road. Did you protest him?
Yeah, I did. Fuck that guy.
All the leaders are getting very interesting and spicy here.
Yeah, I think those guys getting a holiday for sure, man. It was so blatant.
Sorry, my visor here is closed. Sorry. Sorry for incident.
This is so close. So interesting. You feel fast though. Kind of prefer to have a little bit more of a gap going into turn 1 because I feel a lot more confident going into turn 1, but following, I don't know how confident everyone else is, so. I'll manage to spray with the wipers.
Hey, Jeremy, you're blinking really bad, bro. Just so you know.
Good move, Sean. Good job I looked in the mirror, wasn't it?
Getting a little loose there. Ahead. If I had some drama there, I'm surprised that wasn't a couple cars getting collected. I feel fast, but then also I think the gap goes the same amount every single time coming down the front stretch. There's a lot more peak pressure than a week before, but just not confident really. Kind of trying to remind myself this is a long race and don't want any stupid moves. Mark's back in our mirrors.
On your clear left.
Slightly tight, slightly deep into turn one there, and maybe to be a little bit too confident.
On your right. Right side's clear. On your right. Clear right. Car right. Still there. Still there. Still there. Clear right. Okay, car right. Car right. Clear right. Expect a clear track on exit. When we exit the pits, we should be in P18.
Ugh. Next is not really the best there, and I'm already struggling with it. Trying to go side by side there is very sketchy.
being patient there, Lil.
Oh. I almost had a Porsche in my, in my trunk.
The gap to car number 6 ahead is now 1.1.
That's a little slow there. I must be getting on the gas like really
Okay, Rob, the next car
way
is
too,
not the cleanest racer. Car number
timidly
6.
out of Panasonic because I'm losing so much time down the straights. Even when I was in draft. Oh. Couple of positions there. Couldn't really do anything about the McLaren who went deep into turn 1. But there must have been something happened behind too with the cars fighting the Porsche that nearly took us out, and the Merc we were fighting with dropped off significantly, which I'll take. The ability to get a little bit of that pressure taken off of us.
The faster class cars are catching.
You know what's funny? This being a wet race, I knew this was an IMSA race, but I just been forgetting about the GDPs eventually coming. And what type of monkey wrench that can throw. Leader's 12 seconds up the road.
The gap in front
Curious.
is now 1.3.
What that
Okay,
could
Rob,
mean.
keep doing what you're doing. This is spot on.
Yeah,
Blue
good.
flag P4.
Hit me.
Left side, clear left, blue flag.
Bit of a break earlier there to not take out a GDP.
There's a faster car approaching. Driving behind's reputation's not good.
One thing is, in practice, the little bit of practice I've seen, it's already difficult for GDPs to take overtake once you get past the chicane. I feel like in the rain, this is just going to be a giant mess. This is going to get so interesting real
Blue
quick.
flag.
Hopefully, it affects everyone else, not us though.
Right side. Right side's clear.
It was so sketched out by Panasonic in the wet. That gap has been really opened up to the cars behind them, so been fighting and ruined their own races.
I'll give it to you on the straight here, David.
Copy that.
Or maybe now.
No worries.
Okay, Rob, there's a faster car approaching. The guy behind's had a few incidents recently.
I'm so concentrated right now. I feel so sketched out by like literally every little movement, every single corner, single curb.
The gap in front is now 1.4. Blue flag.
Another GP coming up.
Blue flag. Left side. Clear left.
Starting to lose out
Car
a
number
little bit
6
more.
ahead is increasing. It's now 1.8.
Yeah, we're losing out a little bit ahead. Obviously, we still have pit stops, still have GDPs, and we still have the wet.
The driver behind had lots of incidents.
They are close to
Bear
each
in
other,
mind.
so they can fight and easily take each other out as well, as we've already had happen. But, nevertheless, we also can't be doing that.
Blue flag. Clear right.
I'm losing so much lap on the straights. Oh, and fighting GDPs around the cars ahead.
Okay, Rob, you're reeling. P3 in. The gap's now 1.4.
It's taking so much concentration from me.
Past the car behind. The guy behind doesn't race very clean.
You know what I'm like so confused about? How the fact is it not? It's not raining, right? It hasn't rained the entire time. Yet the track is still wet. How is the dry line not formed? Even like somewhat yet? Or is it there and I'm just bad? I don't know. My experience in the wet is so limited.
There's a group of faster cars bearing down on you. Car right.
2.
Clear right. Alright Rob, half distance. We estimate 6 laps of fuel remaining. That lap was a 151.47. Sector 3 is 1.6 off the pace.
What did I just do?
Track limits, watch those lines.
Hey, GTP, what the fuck are you doing?
That's super fun.
Why is it always this?
The guy in front is sketchy. Jago, car number 21, and their rating is 1.5. It's all your apexes. Wait for the chances to come, mate. That's 20 minutes
Did
to go.
I look at the
20
wrong
minutes.
board or something? Why do I feel like I did brake at the 50? The 150 like I've been doing every single lap.
The guy ahead is 1 lap behind. This guy's had a lot of incidents. Bear it in mind. Car right. He's still there. Clear right.
Thank you.
Alright, well we still have pit stops, we still have GDP traffic, and I think they should still be ahead, or close ahead up there. So, they're still within, like, I can still see them, so. Surprisingly, we didn't lose out too much. I think it's because there was a big kerfuffle with all the GT3s and GDPs going into the turn 1 at the same time. So that's going to save us from our big mistake. To keep us in the fight with the pit stop, with the hope of them fighting ahead
The
and
gap to
GP.
Jago
So
ahead is now 3.7 seconds.
try to stay in it mentally.
Thank you.
I don't know if I just had a complete mental lapse and just like braked at the 100 board, not the 150 board.
Dude, I gave you all the room in the world, man.
I have no idea what just happened, so. But
P5 is closing you down. The gap has come down to 3.3 seconds.
yeah, they're running in the 150s behind.
Pay attention to track limits, please, Rob.
What the hell happened there?
The gap to P5 behind is now 3.5 seconds.
I guess I am as well, actually. Definitely getting drier. Maybe a couple laps until our window opens up. I wonder if dry tires are
Okay,
on
Rob,
move.
you've got about 4 laps of fuel left.
I don't know. I'm just not confident the track has dried that much.
Sorry.
I can still see spray from the car ahead, so. I don't really see an obvious
You're reeling Jago in. The gap is
Dry line.
3.4.
cut my nose off twice already on, like, on dry tires.
Okay, Rob, there are chances here. Let's make sure we can take them. 15 minutes remaining, 15 minutes to go.
3 laps to make a decision.
We estimate 3 laps of fuel left. That lap was a 1:49.25. That's your quickest lap in this session. The car behind's a faster class. Watch your mirrors here. The guy behind's reputation has not got a car left. Clear left.
Thank you.
Do that, Rob.
Left side, clear left.
Is anybody running dry tires in the GT3s?
The gap to
Oh, they're
Jago
gonna try now.
ahead is increasing. It's now 3.2 seconds.
Oh, and there we go, we're on the podium. I really wanted to fight for it. First week at Sebring, we got on the podium from some running out of fuel. When we had the chance to fight for it, I really wanted to do that. If we had the chance to get there, get off our own merit, whether that be a strategy call or a little bit wide. A road, that'd be strategy call or just pure pace, but I guess I'll take it regardless. Oh wait, wait. Huh? Wait. Did it just update? I think it just updated properly. For a second, it said we were in P2
3. Only 2 laps
with
of fuel left.
the leader ahead of us.
Okay, Rob. There's a faster class car approaching. The guy behind's reputation isn't great.
I was distracted again, but I saved it. That's what I get for talking.
Thank you.
The gap behind is now 4.4. Car left.
See if this
Clear left.
GDP has spray coming off of. A little bit of spray. I don't know if I feel confident enough in the decision to go with dries. We will lose time to take the extra tire to go on all 4 dries. And
Sorry, Rob. Sorry.
you didn't do anything to me. I don't know
Car
what
in
he
front is
did.
pitting.
Okay. So we're gonna go out
Keep it up, we're looking
a
good
lap
here.
ahead of the
You're
leaders.
leading. This is the last lap of fuel.
Hey, Tyler, if I get a little close to you there, sorry, I hit the white line of death.
Race Labs just switched to tell me mostly dry. We're switching to dry tires. I'm taking the risk with that little bit of extra confidence. I've been
The car in front is 1 lap behind.
I've been
The
leading,
driver in front's not known for playing fair. Be careful.
leaning towards the idea of going onto the dries. It's starting to feel a little bit better,
My bad, guys. Coming out of the pit. My bad.
but I think that
Good, buddy. Don't worry about it.
that extra little bit of confidence of what Race Labs is telling me makes me feel that either it's gonna be dry enough for the dries, or we're gonna have to manage for like a couple laps, and then we'll be good. So try to hit our first pit stop.
There's a faster class car approaching. Alright Rob, in this lap, box this lap. 10 minutes remaining, 10 minutes. Blue flag. You've got half a gallon left.
Alright, see how this goes.
Watch your speed. Pit lane speed limit is 37 miles per hour.
Probably could have been a little bit better into the pits there,
4,
but
3,
let's see if we
2,
can hit our box right.
1. Box now. Left front 72%. Rear left 78. Taylor is now on primaries.
Okay, let's see how the dries are. This could be very interesting very quickly.
The track temperature's rising. It's now 68 Fahrenheit.
We have 43s from McLaren, so
There's traffic behind. Your tyres are cold, watch out. Blue flag. Okay Rob, the next car is on your right. Still there, you're on the left, 3 wide. Car right. Right side's clear. Don't give up, keep him under pressure.
what happened? Okay, well, we lost out, but
Right, the guy ahead of us is sketchy.
sorry.
Jago, car number 21, and their rating is 1.5.
You're all good now. Try putting slicks on the wet to have no grip.
okay, I feel good on the, I shouldn't say anything, but I do feel pretty good on the dries.
David is pitting from P4. Expect him to come out a bit behind you.
So I think we're still gonna have some people hitting, which is gonna help us jump up. I was a little bit confused why we jumped out at 9, but I think a couple more people will
Taylor
stretch further.
is getting closer. The gap's come down to 1.9.
Also, I
The
think
guy behind's reputation is
there may
not
be
as
some
good as it
people
should
ahead
be.
who didn't take.
9. Okay, Rob. The next car is 4 laps behind. This driver's rep is below average. Watch yourself.
Are you running dry, Podium? Dry tires?
No.
Please let me by.
Car right. He's still there. Clear right. Right side's clear.
Yeah, I'm not sure exactly what happened now. Sorry. I kind of take that corner a little wide. Maybe
Yeah.
you weren't expecting me to go that wide out.
Still P9. We have a lot of pace to try to catch ahead, so. But I think a lot of people may not have taken drives. Curious what pace we can bring out now. It's gonna be weird to try to find my marks. Try to find the confidence as well as just kind of after a couple laps of the entire race of running one way, I gotta bring my brain back to how I was running in the dry.
Man, it's that pet exit line catches me out every time.
Look at the times. We'd be pushing a lot faster. Oh, we are running a lot faster, actually. Okay, let's find our confidence.
Clear left. We'll be warned about track limits.
This the curve really. The Lambo does not like curves.
Blue flag, just 2 minutes left, 2 minutes to go.
Ah,
Car left. Clear left. Clear left. We've had a cut warning. Keep it to car left. It's clear left.
I'm so frustrated. Man, this race, it was going so well, and then I think a mix of just getting undercut by everyone. If everyone before ahead of us took drives, then
Blue flag. There's a faster car approaching. The guy behind's got a bit of a sketchy
then
reputation.
stretching
Be careful. The next car is not the cleanest racer.
the
Taylor,
fuel
car number 9.
would have meant that everyone could undercut us because they put on drives, go faster, while we're in the pits, while we were out on and there wasn't enough time in the race, maybe, even if anyone did take drives and didn't stretch out, then not enough time in the race to cash.
Right side. Hold your line. Clear right.
And not enough skill to manage it all to have pace, obviously.
Car left. Hold your line. Clear left.
Trying not to like send it in on them, but so slow through the corner that just bested up my line, which is frustrating because I think I would actually potentially have a potential to catch P9 ahead. I think they're on
P9.
wets.
White flag, one more lap.
P8 ahead, I guess. Or maybe we did pass them. Yeah, I think they may have jumped into pits or something, I don't know. Bit of a frustrating race. Very overwhelmed by the wet, although the wet went surprisingly well. And had us on the podium. But it's the transfer from wet to dries and the pit calls, and maybe when everyone behind us went into the pits, they may have gone in a couple laps earlier than when we did. Put on dries, and that may have undercut us.
Jesus.
Either that, or people ahead are on wets, and there just wasn't enough time to have any type of pace to actually make up for the time to be on wets. So I don't know. Try to adjust and see if it's pace, strategy, and how we lost out so big and went from being on the podium to finishing in P9 for this race.
1 gallon
It's
remaining.
very annoying. But I guess for our first race ever in the rain in IMSA, it wasn't too bad. Surprisingly, nothing too bad with any of the GDPs. It wasn't really a in the rain race. It was just a wet track to start the race, so we still earn a little bit of a high rating. I don't know where 5 incident points will land us in terms of safety rating, but should probably be a good result because it's a 45-minute race. But try to learn from seeing where we're at in and stuff like that. I mean, looking at the lap times that the leaders were able to put at the end of the race, they were running like it's full dry, so definitely also completely off the pace once we are on the dry tires. So try to see where we can learn and see if we can get better if we have any more races like this, or if we have any more dry races.
P9. That's it. We're done.